Happy midweek, happy midweek. I hope we're enjoying our week and we're enjoying our day. Remember, if it doesn't make you smile, change it, okay? If it doesn't make you smile, just change and change and change and change. So we are all highly welcome. Today, like we advertised, we're going to be looking at, we're coming back to Nigeria again. Last week, we looked at flax seed snacks and chia seed snacks that you can use if you're having, and very, very healthy for you. So if today we are going Africa and we are in Benue State, okay? We are in Benue State today. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell you why I'm making Benue soup today. Some other day you will get to hear it. So if you join me live, just greet, so I can welcome you to this afternoon's broadcast. Who is live with us? Welcome to this afternoon's broadcast as we look at vegetables. Okay, I'm going to be telling you briefly about vegetables and then we are making that soup. I'm already giving you an hint. That the soup is vegetable. All right, so I want to share. Kindly help me to also share out, please. Let's share out to all the pages where you are, your story. Let someone come and learn, okay? Touch lives. You know that there is love in sharing. So why don't you touch a life today and make something good out of everything, okay? All right. Okay, so we're all highly welcome. If you've joined me live, you can greet so I can welcome you to this afternoon's broadcast. And make sure you're doing what I'm doing. What am I doing? I am sharing. That's what we do to children. What are you doing? I am dancing. What are you doing? I am sharing. So what are you doing right now? And if you're live with me, I hope you're also touching lives. I hope you're also trying to get one or two people to come in here, 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to come in here. You can even share in a group. You can even share, on your story. You can even share to Messenger. You can even share to WhatsApp. The groups you belong to in WhatsApp, you can actually share right now. So you can invite people. And I'm also waiting to greet. Yeah, we have quite a number of people live here with us this evening as we cook Benue soup and Benue tea land. We are going back to Ndiogom. Those who understand will understand. I'm giving you an hint. All right, so that's it. We're not going to waste time today because we'll take a little time for cooking. But I just want to tell you that usually it's very, very important for you to have vegetables, especially at middle age. At middle age, we know that we can't do without it. It's very, very important for us to reduce our carbohydrates and increase our vegetables and fruits. Now we say vegetables and fruits, not fruits and vegetables. When you're younger, they will tell you fruits and vegetables, but when you're older, it's vegetables and fruits, okay? Because you have to take more of vegetables than the fruits. That's what it should be. All right, but today we are cooking with 3 leafy green vegetables that are absolutely nutritious, okay? In fact, people who have diabetes, one of the vegetables they always tell them to go for is bitter leaf. So we are cooking with bitter leaf today. And then people who have blood count issues, when your blood count is low, they will tell you to go on one vegetable. We all know it. Who can tell me? Put it on the comment section. If you are an African, if you're a Nigerian, and there's this vegetable that once you tell anybody, or you go to tell all these, they call it old vegetables and all these old nonsense, there's something they'll always tell you to go for. So I want who will get it. Anybody that gets it, the first person to get it is getting a gift from me. I'm giving you one of my ebooks that have to do with menu, okay? All right, and you get it almost immediately. I'll get someone to post it to you. Hello, Grace. You're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast as we cook our native soup in Benue State, okay? Hello, Princess Almond. You're welcome. Sarah Oposhino. Sarah Oposhino is one of my global influencers in Italy. You're welcome. How are you doing? How is Italy doing you? I hope Italy is well. Okay, so you're all highly welcome. So I'm saying if you know, oh, Grace got it. The first person to put it got it. So that's ugu. We are cooking with ugu today. Okay, that's the second vegetable. Grace, of course, you know we are pali pal now. We don't have to break the broadcast to go and start giving gifts. Don't worry, chat me after the broadcast. You surely get your gift. All right, so that's ugu. All right, let me now give this guess. Guess the third vegetable we're using today. Put it on the comment section. The third vegetable we're getting today. And let me see. I'm going to give you a book. One of my ebook if you get it. And that ebook has 28 recipes. 28 healthy recipes for us as, you know, middle-aged grown-ups. That recipe has plenty. That book has plenty recipes, very healthy. Some things that you wouldn't even know that you could put together to make delicious meals, okay? So if you can get the third vegetable, you're going to get that gift. So you can put it on the comment section now. Grace, thank you and congratulations. Just chat me to get. I'm going to show you 4 meal plans that I have, different groups of meal plans that I have. You choose the one you want. All right, so leafy green vegetables are very high in vitamins, very high in minerals, and they are also very high in fiber. Remember that as an adult, you're supposed to get at least 10 grams of fiber every day. So, and that's why we insist the nutritionist that you go on vegetables, because vegetable will help you to get that fiber. And if you're those kind of people that say, no, I don't like vegetables, then go and get fiber supplements, okay? And Forever has one fantastic fiber supplement called Forever Fiber. Just 2 sticks of it gives you enough fiber for the day. Can I have fiber, please? Can I have fiber? I have on my table, then I have Madam Victoria, you can help me get. So you can just take 2 sticks of fiber, and that is enough for you. So if you're the type that you're running away from vegetables, please make sure you get your fiber. And again, adding a variety of greens to your diet will help boost your brain health. That's why I tell people it's not just about you come and you take a wedu and you just eat only a wedu and you say you've had enough. You're supposed to take 5 to 8 portions of vegetables every day. When we say 5 to 8 portions of vegetables, we mean different types of vegetables in that portion. The combination of them is what really gives you what you need. So if you don't like vegetables, fiber is here for you, okay? Fiber is here. 2 sticks of fiber is enough to give you that vegetable that you need for the day, or that fiber, not all the nutrients, so the fiber you need from the vegetables, okay? It has 100% fiber, soluble fiber. And again, when you're taking fiber, make sure that it's soluble fiber that you're taking, because that's what you need. So green leafy vegetables like the ones we're going to, okay, let me see if anybody got the third one. Oh, nobody is talking again. Or is it my network? All right, I think I need to come on live here too on my laptop, so I'll be on time. All right, so like I was saying, green leafy vegetables are very absolutely important for you, for your brain health. Remember that as we're getting older, and even if we're just still having children, we actually need vegetables, because it will help the brain health of our children, and it will also help the brain health for our own brain health, and make sure that you don't begin to suffer from dementia, and you're not talking about loss of memory and things like that. All right, so that's why we actually need green leafy vegetables. Okay, so nobody answered that. All right, so the third vegetables we're using today is water leaf, okay? Water leaf, okay? And they have serious nutrients that you can have. For example, if we talk about ugu, if you talk about ugu, that I already told us that they always tell you when you have blood issues, you should go and take ugu. There are ugu is very essential for you, and it has a lot of vegetables, a lot of nutrients that can actually help you. Ugu, for example, has healthy amount of vitamin A, vitamin B, thiamine, vitamin B2, riboflavin, vitamin B3, and even vitamin C, all embedded in ugu. Very nutritious for you. In fact, they have like 18 shocking health benefits that you can actually get from ugu. This ugu we are going to use today, and that's why a lot of nutritionists, a lot of doctors, a lot of people talk about ugu. And in Nigeria, for example, ugu is everywhere. Almost everywhere you go to, you will find ugu, okay? And it's very very good. They use it if they extract the nutrients from ugu. They can use it to lower high bad cholesterol, okay? Because they found that they did a study and they find out that ugu leaf contains hypolidenic effect and may also be useful therapy for hyper cholesterol, okay? And again, they did some research again and found out that ugu possesses that hypoprotective action which protects our liver. And the seed of ugu is also highly nutritious and rich in unsaturated fatty acids and can be eaten after boiling. I remember when we were young, my mom, we used to farm ugu. So when she brings back the ugu, we will boil the seed. We'll take the one we're going to plant and then we will boil the seed. And then that ugu seed, we are going to eat it. Ugu is rich in iron. Ugu is rich in, the juice. When you juice ugu leaves, it can boost your immune system, especially for people who are having lower immune system. Ugu leaf also is very good for red blood. It reduces blood sugar glucose in diabetic patients, and it also leaves dissolved blood fats and promotes blood circulation, which will also lead to increased blood volume. That's why they always tell you to take ugu when you're having low anemic, okay, when somebody is anemic. So the vitamin A content in ugu also can be, as a part treatment that they can use, especially for people who are having urinary tract infection, respiratory infection, vision problem, and even skin disease, okay? So you can actually use ugu to take ugu first thing in the morning and combine it with bitter leaf if you want to take it as a juice in the morning, okay? Very very good for you, very very good for you. And if we want to look at bitter leaf, which is the second vegetable we are looking at today, bitter leaf is also absolutely very very important for you. Bitter leaf is also active in anti-cancer, antibacterial, anti-malaria, anti-parasite agents. Bitter leaf has all those properties for you. And you remember, like, if people are having diabetes, they will tell them to go and take bitter leaf. Bitter leaf also aids with age loss. If you take the water, it reduces cancer risk, lowers high blood pressure, and also aids the treatment of abdominal issue. It enhances fertility. These are the vegetables we find around us, and they are here. Like I told us, I'm not going to take much time. We're going straight to the kitchen right away. So Madam Victoria is with us today. So let's welcome Madam Victoria. Let's clap. Everybody clap. She's the one that will show us how to cook Benue soup today. All right, so she's on live. Talk today. Oh. Anyhow you like. If it's in Igbo, talk. Via camera. Let's be sure that we are seeing the kitchen and we are seeing Madam Victoria today. So the ingredients we are going to use today, I will show us while she's setting up her gas, ready to cook. All right, so here we have our three vegetables. Do we have the three? Two I can see here. Okay. So we have water leaf. Are you sure? Are you sure Instagram people are seeing? We turn the camera to you, turn the laptop to you, so it will just face you there. So here we have our water leaf. Remember, okay, I'm still going to talk about water leaf a bit today when she's cooking. We have our bitter leaf already washed. You know how you cut your bitter leaf? You cut your bitter leaf and then you wash your bitter leaf, okay? So we have our bitter leaf already washed. These are bitter leaf already washed. So you cut it and then you wash it until it's not bitter. In fact, one day we're going to cook bitter leaf soup. Maybe next month we're cooking bitter leaf because that's my regional village soup, okay? So this is your bitter leaf, this is your water leaf, and then this is your water leaf, and then this is your ugu. So these are the three vegetables we're using to cook today. Okay. And then for our okay, we have dried fish. We have our dried fish, courtesy of one of my global influencers in Dublin. Her sister does fresh fish, like fresh catfish. She will cut it and then she will smoke herself. Very very nice. This fish is very nice. So the protein we have here, we have fish, and then we also have goat meat, and then we also have cow leg, bokoto. So that's the three protein we are using today. Okay, we've already boiled them down so that it will be easy for us. And then for spice, then we're using, of course, our original, if we're cooking African food, we have our red oil. We have our red oil. So she's putting water. We're not seeing her. Turn the camera for her to be seen. So move it if it's not on. Move your camera small. All right, so that's the pot. So we are she's putting her fish, okay, not her, okay, fish, the dried fish inside the pot, and then as she's putting it, I also want to talk about, we have our pepper. These are our pepper. What do you have here? Pepper and onions blended together. So that's what she's putting. Her pepper and onions blended together. She's putting inside the fish, and then we have uh crayfish here, okay, and then we have the local iru. You can also use your own village spice, like I can use ogiri from Igbo land, iru Yoruba land, dawa dawa Hausa, so whichever one you prefer. So that's it. And that's the second thing she's putting now. After putting her pepper and onion, she's putting the iru inside. So she's going to allow it to really boil. She's going to allow it to really boil. So she's adding the oil, the red oil. And remember portion control. Each time we are cooking, remember your portion control. Your oil should not be that much. Remember, when I'm talking about portion control, I talk about thumbs. That your oil should be like your top. So if you check all the ingredients, everything we are putting today, you find out that if you're doing like portion control, the oil is just like a little bit, like the thumb. That's what the oil is all about. So you're supposed to put the oil not to be too much. And well, if you have issues, okay, if you're like the type of person that takes plenty oil, then you can go on richer, better oil and use plenty pepper to make your food that colorful, okay? All right. Then I would like, as we wait for the food to boil, to tell us a bit about water leaf. Water leaf is a good source of vitamin A, okay? And researchers indicate that eating a diet rich in vitamin C reduces the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and slows age-related cognitive decline. So water leaf is an excellent source of vitamin C, and just about 31 gram of every 100 gram of the vegetable is absolutely important for you and actually help to do the wonders for you, okay? Water leaf, is extremely nutritious, like we said, because it's also very high in oxalate. And oxalate is a natural chemical found both in spinach, in beets, in sweet potatoes, in water leaf. And they are very, very good for people who have kidney issues, like kidney stones, okay? So it's better for you to take vegetables. It will also help you. And water leaf also is an excellent source of calcium and phosphorus. Both of them are also very, very good for healthy bones. And that's why these vegetables are very important for us when we are getting and we are growing older, okay? Now, if we talk about green leafy vegetables, we are allowing our soup to boil before we will add. She added the fish on time because the fish is dried fish, okay? We just washed and steamed it a bit, so it needs to cook to become softer. And if you remember, what we have in our pot there is what? Our fish, our onions and pepper, our iru, and then our oil. So that's what's boiling. Simple soup, very nutritious soup. And remember, when we are adding the vegetables, you will see that we add them in stages according to the texture. And then again, because we don't want to overcook, so that we can still get that nutrient out of it. So maintaining like ugu, water leaf, they have high level of vitamin A. And maintaining sufficient level of vitamin A is very, very essential for our eyes, okay? Researches indicate that vitamin A can slow the progression of retinal diseases. So if you're having issues with your eye, take plenty fresh vegetables. It will reduce the risk of cataract, improve low light vision, and then also water leaf is a very good source of vitamin A. Now, like I said, for fiber, if you don't like vegetables much, make sure you go on your forever fiber. And I say 2 sticks alone will give you all the fiber you need. And then again, for the nutrients, because you know the fresh vegetables have all these fiber benefits, nutrient benefits. For that, if you don't like vegetables again, then this is absolutely important for you. Super green that I have in my hand comes in sticks. Just 1 stick a day will give you 22 vegetables and fruits. And what are those 22 vegetables? We have spinach powder here. We have broccoli powder here. We also have barley grass powder here. We have spirulina, here. We also have kale leaves, kale vegetable. We have the powder already. And when I say powder, forever just plant those vegetables, harvest those vegetables, air dries those vegetables, blends the vegetable, and they pack it in sachet like this. No chemical added. That's what I'm telling you. So we also have spirulina. We also have kale. We have apple. Apple is one of the fruits here. We also have beets. Okay, we have beets, we have rice flour, we have red pepper, we have tomato, we have cranberry. Okay, that's the second fruit. We also have acerola. We also have cabbage. We also have onions. We also have mangosteen. Okay, that's the third. Then we have pumpkin. Okay, pumpkin powder like ugu. We also have beet powder. We also have blueberry there as the fourth vegetable. We also have akia, vegetable hair powder. We have goji. Goji. You always hear about goji powder. Goji powder is here too. Goji powder actually is lycium plant. Goji is meant from lycium plant. And actually, Forever has lycium. Lycium, yeah, lycium is also another very good supplement for the retina and the eye. So even lycium is included here, even though in lower quantity. This is only goji. So anybody looking for, people always ask, please, do we have any forever product that is goji? This is goji, okay? Lycium. So these are all the vegetables we have here. Like I said, we also have goji, we have carrots, we also have grape. That's the fifth fruit we have here. Pomestine, that's the sixth fruit we have here, is also here. Very, absolutely very nutritious. And see mine. I have my own in my big bottle today that I'm drinking for the day. And with it, I have my berry nectar also. Okay? Enjoy. Absolutely nutritious. So I've just taken a gulp of 2 fruits and vegetables. Can you imagine? So stop asking me why is my skin glowing. This is part of the reason. You wouldn't want to stop. I think hasn't it boiled enough? It didn't need to boil more. Please. Yeah. Okay, so it's time for us to add bitter leaf. Remember, I told you we are adding the vegetables in phases. So the bitter leaf, see the quantity we are adding. Let's show quantity first. So look at the 3 vegetables. Bring in here. So we have more of ugu, followed by water leaf. You can see the plate sizes, okay? So that you will know because this is absolutely important for you. Let's stand it. Stand it, okay? All right, don't use your hair. So you can see the quantity. I just want you to know because I don't know how to measure. This plate is like double this, and this is like double this. Okay, so that's the quantity. All right, so we'll add in our bitter leaf now. We are adding our bitter leaf now, and we allow it to boil a while also. So as it's boiling, I want to take questions. I want to take greetings. Wow, thank you for all the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. I appreciate. And in Benue, they eat it with pounded yam. Okay? Pounded yam. So start pounding your yam at home. Bring out your mortar. And when you pound your yam, then you're going to, I'll put the soup on the face of the screen. But at home here, because of our age, I don't take pounded yam. I take vegetable swallow. And of course, if you go down my page, you will see where I have taught us how to do garden egg amala. I've taught us how to do cabbage amala. I've also taught us how you can combine all your vegetables. Like you can combine if you finish juicing carrots now, you want to take carrots. You finish juicing beets, okay? You're making juice out of beets, carrots, watermelon, pineapple. When I finish making all those things, I still use them to make swallow. So this is cabbage amala. This is cabbage, only cabbage that we have turned. So if you don't know how to do it, you can chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. My WhatsApp number, let me put it now. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642. +234 703 515 1642. Okay, so that's my WhatsApp number. So I'm going to, why is it not, what's happening here? Okay. Community standard. Okay. What is this one saying? All right, so let me just use my phone. I don't know what laptop is doing. So I want to put it so you can chat me on my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642. +234 703 51. So you can chat me, and then you're going to get the recipe for making garden egg swallow, vegetable swallow, cabbage swallow. So the young people, you can swallow the soup with, you can even take use rice if you want. You can use yam. I've even used sweet potato to eat the soup today. Okay, that's boiled sweet potato. So you can actually use anything you like to eat the soup. But I'm just talking about middle age here. This is swallow, strong, and it will get you full, healthy, nothing talking about being low in glycemic index, okay, will be there for you. Absolutely, very well. Okay, let me welcome those who are here again. All right, Chibuzo, you're welcome. Chibuzo, how are you? Good afternoon. Thank you for the love. You're already eating. Thank you for the big love. Okay, thank you, Samuel, for the love. Hello, Bosede Lawani, you're welcome. Good evening. Thank you for the love. Okay, what of okazi? You want us to cook okazi? You want me to tell you the health benefit of okazi or what? What are you talking about? What of okazi? Chibuzo, ask your question well. All right. Okay, Ruby say thank you for Quaker oats. Yes, you can use Quaker oats for it, okay? You can use Quaker oats to eat this swallow. Actually, when I visit my daughter-in-law, that's what I normally use to eat it, because I just use oats there to eat it. All right, so I eat of okazi. I need to understand. So answer me. Okay, yeah. So Chibuzo is asking for benefit of okazi. Okazi is a leaf in Igbo land. One of the, we are going to be doing interchanging healthy English food with healthy African food, Nigerian food. We are going to be interchanging all that. So okazi has also very high dietary fiber. Okay, and then it helps with weight loss, okay? And it also helps to increase metabolism. Okazi leaf also helps with to improve digestion, okay? And again, one thing about Okazi leaf is that it prevents constipation, and it also helps your bowel movement very, very well. And it also helps the heart by supplying it with good cholesterol, which will also replace the bad cholesterol. That's the Okazi leaf. Actually, I know a lot of people say that there is not much nutrient in Okazi. If we're talking about micronutrients, okay, but it has a lot of things it can do for us, okay? Okazi has a lot of things. Like if someone is pregnant, Okazi can prevent nausea, making you to feel nausea. You know, there's some things you eat when you're pregnant and you feel nauseatic. And Okazi also for pregnant women will help to remove morning sickness, okay, that pregnant women normally feel. It can also, they believe in Igbo land that it also helps in reducing pains during childbirth. That's Okazi. They also believe that it helps in removing pains. But when you eat it raw, when you eat Okazi leaf raw, it can help menstrual cramps. People who are having menstrual cramps, if you eat it raw. And again, of course, you know, they also believe it's good for productive and reproductive health. It strengthens the bone, your bone, because it has calcium for your bone in your teeth and things like that. And again, it has antifungal properties, okay? Okazi leaf is traditionally known, okay, for proper functioning of the thyroid gland, and also because of the iodine it has that will help to protect and reduce toothache, okay? And because of the presence of vitamin C in Okazi leaf, it's also very, very good for detoxification of the blood, okay? So that's what Okazi leaf can do for you. I hope I've answered your question. Chibuzo, very right. All the vegetables are very, very good. Hello, Oladipo, and you're welcome. Welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. So today we are cooking Benue soup. We're cooking Benue soup. We're cooking teeth vegetable soup. Actually, teeth vegetable soup. That's what we are cooking today. Okay. All right. I think I've greeted everybody, and our soup. You can see us stirring our soup. Our soup is already making me feel like stop talking and eat. Okay, so she wants to add the other protein, the cow meat. Should have removed the water actually. I don't add for water. She's adding the cow meat and the bokoto. We call it bokoto in this part of the country, Yoruba land. That's the cow leg, the goat's meat and the cow leg. Okay. And then I'm giving her the vegetable to keep near her and the crayfish, because that will be the next and the last thing before the soup is ready. Now, many people like taking their vegetable soup without liquid. So they allow all these things to boil until the soup is very, very low in water before they add their vegetables. But I tell you, you can take it liquid. My husband likes liquid food. So many times when we are giving him some kind of food, we make it in liquid form. So if you like your food liquid, once this boils a bit, you add your remaining vegetable, and in 2-3 minutes you put down your soup, okay? But if you're the type that you like your soup dry, then you allow the water to dry more, and then you now add your vegetable, that's the water leaf and the ugu, and in 2-3 minutes you remove it. So that will be the end of the soup. But while we are talking, I'll take one more question. I will try my own food. I don't know if you're giving the staff to start trying on the video. If not, we will say bye-bye to you people, and we will settle down and eat our soup today. I'm just giving you hint. So we enjoy ourselves in the kitchen today. So I think you will start making our swallow so that others can have their swallow once we finish and we get out of here. Okay. All right. So let me take some more questions. Health benefits of Okazi. I want to run through 10 health benefits of Okazi. It balances circulation. It prevents arteriosclerosis. It also has an antimicrobial effect, antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, and antiviral, antipyretic, antioxidant, and anti-inflammatory. Otazi leaf also leaves you and stimulates you. Am I talking about Otazi or Okazi? I've left Okazi and I'm talking about Otazi. One of the days we're going to also look at Otazi. Otazi is another very, very, I think we cook Otazi after this. Otazi leaf, that's for Onitsha people. Okay, that leaf is also very, very nutritious. All right. Good afternoon, Oladipo Ann. Chibuzo said thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, Doris Okafor. Prophet Oladele, good afternoon. Thank you for thanking me for the program. Please let's share. Even if you're not sharing it now, share it after so that people can enjoy and also have this, okay? Kelechi Uzoko, you're welcome. She said fine woman. Fine woman too. Okay, what are the names of the vegetables? The vegetables we're using today for the tea soup, the Benue State soup, is bitter leaf, ugu, and water leaf. So it goes like this: bitter leaf, water leaf, ugu. So you take like quarter of bitter leaf, half of water leaf, one full of ugu. So if you're doing cup, or you're doing like, you do like 4 cups of ugu, 2 cups of water leaf, 1 cup of bitter leaf. Okay, so that's the measurement. And then you use any protein that you like, any protein that you can use, fresh fish, dried fish, whatever protein. But originally they use goat meat, dried fish. They eat plenty dried fish there. They eat plenty fish. You know, Benue is what River Benue. So they take plenty fish there, okay? You can use the protein you like. And like I said, for them, they use their village local spice like ori, iru. We are in Yoruba land, so we are using iru. Okay, you can use dawa dawa, plenty. You blend your dawa dawa. In Igbo land, you can use ogiri to cook it. So it's not and you know, I'm doing it like a wazobia soup now. I'm moving from Benue, like making it how all of you can actually have it. Okay, all right, so that's it. Let me take more questions and then we go back to the pot. Thank you for the question. Thank you, Oladipo Ann, for the question. Okay, for the what of the names of the vegetable. Thank you for asking that question. We can take questions and any more question that has to do with your health or with the product. And remember, like I told you, if you can't get all these vegetables enough, or you feel you're not getting all the 8 portions, we have only 3 portions here. So if you're taking this soup now, you still need 5 more portions that you can add of fruits and vegetables for the day. So with this now, I've taken 1 apple today. My breakfast was 1 apple. So I've taken 1 apple today, plus these 3 vegetables is 4. I still need 4. So not disturbing myself, what do? I mix my super green inside my water and I drink it through the day so that I'll be able to get enough vegetables for the day. Okay, so let me have this the soup we had made earlier. I'm going to taste it because I'm closing this video now. Okazi is the same as afan. Yes, okazi is the same as afan leaf. Okay, English people call it wild spinach. That's what English people call it. Okay, then you have okazi, you have otazi, you have oziza. Some people confuse these 3. Maybe the next time when we cook with one of them, we will buy the other ones to show you the difference. You have otazi, you have okazi, you have oziza. We even have there are different vegetables that are actually absolutely nutritious for you. So I hope I've answered your question. It's the same as afan, okay? But remember, that's not what we're cooking today. Just as someone asked the question, the 3 vegetables we have in our soup today is bitter leaf, water leaf, and ugu. Those are the 3 vegetables we have in our food today. All right, so I'll go ahead and taste. This is the outcome, the finished product. This is how the food looks like. You have the 3 vegetables here, and then I have Madam Victoria really loves me this afternoon. She's giving me plenty of protein. So we have my bokota and my goat meat here. And then that's the vegetable. So that's the the soup, the finished product. Remember, the one we are practicing with is still on fire, but I don't want to keep you waiting. Now, I don't like my soup watery, okay? So I have it dried. So we allow the water to dry, and then we put the 3 vegetables, the remaining 2 vegetables, and then we turn it. So that's the food. That's the soup. So that's what we have here. Is your soup drying? Still needs some time. Okay, so let me take more of our vegetable our for our questions, and then we'll call it a day. So delicious. Mhm. Very, very delicious. And can you see how my cabbage amala, very filling, as you see it here. That's the cabbage amala with my vegetable. Yummy, yummy. Come and enjoy. Join me. Join me, join me. Mom, I hope snail is good. Yes, snail is good. If you can use snail, like I said, use any protein you like. Okay? If I'm making the soup originally just for me and my husband, we just use fish. Different types of fish. Um, croaker fish, catfish dried. Sometimes I love smoked fish a lot. I even put this smoked fish they sell in the market. I put smoked fish, so I love it. If it's the children will say what? Yummy. Really yummy. Let me cut the meat. It's very interesting, I tell you. Try it. So if you're going to try the recipe, put it in the chat section, comment section for me. Let me see. If you will try combining these 3 vegetables, water leaf, ugu, and bitter leaf. Put it there. Let me see. Good evening, Stella Daniel. How are you? Yvonne Prosper, good evening. How are you? Welcome to this evening's broadcast. We are making teeth soup. We're making teeth soup, and it's made from teeth vegetable soup actually. And we are using bitter leaf, water leaf, and ugu. So the pot is cooking. Let me just see how far it has gone and see if we're adding up. Closing. So can you see the soup boiling? Like I said, if you don't want it watery, you allow it to dry. What we have here is all our protein, our spices. Okay? You see, it's almost looking like bitter leaf soup in my village. If I just put the thickener now, bitter leaf soup is ready. But then, when this water dries more, we're going to add our vegetable, okay? The remaining water leaf will be added, and the remaining water leaf and ugu will be added to it. And then we'll come out with the soup like this. That's what I'm eating. So I'll just take the last questions and we call it a day. Okay, Grace says she will try. Thank you. Thank you. Oladipo answer, please, ma, how do you make cabbage amala? Ask me on my WhatsApp. I will give you the link to my page, or you go on my page and type garden egg amala. It's the same process of making garden egg amala. That's the same process. But briefly, get your cabbage, your whole cabbage. Don't throw away anything, both the stalk. Wash it very well. Just slice out the edge of the stalk. Even that stalk, that strong part is very, very nutritious. A lot of us throw it away, but do you know that there are nutrients hidden inside it? So stop throwing away that hard part. Even when you're making salad, take the soft part for your salad, keep that hard part and use it to make swallow. So we will grind everything. Everything is put inside the blender and blended until it's soft with little water. Then you put it on fire and boil it. When the water dries, you add Ceylon husk. Do I have Ceylon husk around? You add your Ceylon husk. Ceylon husk is a thickener. It's a kind of a thickener, okay? You can actually Google it. I'm going to, because all the ones I bought in US last year, this is the last portion that I used today. We still have small. Okay, it's finished. Okay. That's easy. So this is Ceylon husk. So this is the thickener you use to thicken the vegetable to make it, to make it like this, to make it strong like what I have on my plate. To make it strong like this, you use this Ceylon husk to thicken it. Okay, that's what makes it strong and okay for you to swallow with it. Is that Ceylon husk? Okay. I'm going, like I said, the one I bought from US finished this afternoon. So I'm going to Google it now. I know the nearest shop where I'll buy it. And I'm going to buy it this afternoon. Because I don't stay without Ceylon husk. Okay? Alright. Thank you. If there's no more question, we'll call it a day. Alright, Chibuzo says she will try it. Yvonne says she will try it. Thank you. Doreen Akme, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Thank you, thank you. Oladipo, I hope you got the summary of how to make your cabbage amala. Chat me on my WhatsApp, and I'll give you a link to it. Thank you all for joining me. Okay, I have a question. Wow, my mom is on the broadcast today. Mommy, how are you? Mommy says very healthy, nutritious, delicious soup with the swallow. Thank you for teaching us. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you, thank you. My mommy is also a health enthusiast. And that's why how she brought us all up as health enthusiasts. Let me say thank you to my mom for all the things she taught me to stay healthy for the whole family. My sister used to laugh at my mom, but she doesn't know that that's something good. She will say, mommy will say, put this, put that in one plate of food. You will have so many things in there. Because she's looking to take her 8 portions in one meal. Okay? Mommy, thank you for all you taught us. All right. All right. Okay. Doris says she will try the cabbage amala. Thank you. Thank you, Chibuzo. Thank you all. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Okay? You came late. Okay. Just watch the replay and share to your friends. Watch and share also. I think 2 people have gifts today. Somebody answered Ugu. Chat me on my WhatsApp number. And somebody also answered excuse me, bad habit. Can you see what bad habit can cause? We teach the children, don't talk while you're eating. And I'm here talking blah 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 while I'm eating. I beat myself. All right, so chat me on my WhatsApp number if you, the 2 people that answered, Grace and Grace answered Ugude. I don't know if the other person, anybody got any other gift. I think it's only Grace. So. All right. So in the absence of any other question, thank you. I don't mind me. I'm beating myself for talking while I'm eating. Love you all. Bye. Make sure you try the recipe, okay? Bye.